Hey everybody, Brian the Wild Armenian Rat Ride Carport Mechanic, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late for lunch, and if you do, don't feed me either. Plenty to eat. Nighttime, 9 o'clock at night tonight. And I got to thinking, I was watching some videos and the state of the situation in this country, and I've been making videos on Social Security, retirement, and benefits and all that kind of good stuff. And I've had a lot of young people at work talk to me about it, and a lot of them, believe it or not, I couldn't believe it. 30s, aged in their 30s, 40s, 50s. A lot of guys in their 50s even. And I thought I'd make this video about how to save money. And everybody goes, well, inflation. I've been hearing it on the news. Everybody's got people got their credit cards maxed out, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm 64, going to be 65 in December, and I'm getting close to retirement. And what's odd? I'm going to do it, even in this recession time, recession, whatever you want to call it, inflation. When I was a young man, in my 20s, time of Jimmy Carter, we had inflation. We had the gas embargo. Gas was, I remember my car running out of gas because we were in a gas line. And the future didn't look very good for me as a young man back then. And I looked at that and I kind of thought about it then. I said, well, what's the use of saving money, and this and all that, and as I kept working and of course, I had some pitfalls with credit cards, and I got into debt, and I've been bankrupt. Business deals went south, et cetera, et cetera. But I was able to pull myself out of it, and over the years, it worked out. And I've been making videos about being frugal, and I learned the hard way to be frugal. And when you lose something and you get dirt poor, there's only one way up, and that way is up. And that's so true. So what I'm going to share with you, my experience, strength, and hope here, is that things will work out. If you do have credit card debt, if it's piled up on you, don't lose hope. My mom always said that it's always darkest before the dawn. What I started doing is I finally got to the point doing without things, those nice boots, dingo boots, leather, whatever. At the time they were $100 back in the day. They're probably, who knows, $300 these days. But I got to the point I don't need those boots. I'll just go to Walmart. Back then we had Kmart, buy some cheaper shoes, instead of $100, like a pair of shoes for $20. Nowadays, like for example, cell phones, I can go get me the latest and greatest. A guy at work's got one. It costs him $800. His cell phone. Another guy I know's got a Apple, whatever it is, $1,000. And you know what? I got a cell phone I got at Walmart. It's a track phone. It cost me $70, I think it was. And I've been using it, streaming these videos. I mean, the color is pretty good. I pay $45 a month for my service. My phone's paid off. And that guy can do the same that I can do on my phone, but yet, he's got I don't know, more expensive phone than I do. And everybody goes, wow, it looks cool. Neat little whistles and bells, but all I need, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on YouTube, Facebook, check my emails. What else am I going to do? So that's just me, but this is how I got to save money today. Believe it or not, I talked about all my war stories about being broke, bankrupt, and all that, but I got money paid off. I got money to save. I'm going into retirement. I don't have to worry about it. They're talking about a government shutdown and all this, and everybody's all got their feathers worked up. I'm not worried about it. I'm going into retirement. Let them do what they're going to do, because I got to save money. My debts are paid. I don't have credit card debt. Only time I use a credit card is when I buy something online, Amazon or wherever it is. I use the credit card because I feel secure that my identity is safer that way. But let me tell you, I pay that card off real quick, man. It's paid off within a week, you know. And so that's the only time I use it nowadays, just for identity. I also got LifeLock also, you know. But, you know, I've had my identity stolen a few times. It's not fun. So I feel using my credit card on things like that, I feel safer. And that's about the only time I use it. No, I'm not going to, because I want some fishing reel that costs $600. I'm not going to go put it on my credit card and charge. I used to do that kind of stuff long, long time ago. No, if I can't afford that, if I don't have the cash to buy that fishing reel, I'm not going to get it. And you know what? I'll tell you what, I don't need to buy a $600 fishing reel because I can find one a little cheaper that can catch fish just as good, you know, and that's just it, you know. So, you know, my priorities, what I set my priorities down to, you know, and that has a lot to do with saving money for retirement. Yeah, you can retire, relax, breathe, relax, breathe in, breathe out. God's got you. Believe in God, trust me. And that's a big deal too, you know, believe in the good Lord. And just, you know, he'll help you too. If you just give it time, be patient, try to discipline yourself. And that's how it works. I've got more on this topic too, and I will share more. I appreciate y'all, you know, checking my video out. And if you would, you know, hit the notice bell, you know, ring the bell, subscribe to my channel, and give me a thumbs up. I appreciate your checking my video. Thank you, and God bless you. Love y'all.